Welcome to day one of the 7-day scholarship search challenge. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys are pumped. Are you ready to find 14 scholarships in 7 days? Are you ready? Are you ready to put in all that work? Okay, let's go. So, day one. So, day one, today we're going to be talking about finding and setting your financial goal for your search. And I know, yeah, you guys are like, yeah, goal setting. Why do I need to do this? And I'm just searching for scholarships. But it's really important because it kind of like gets you down to one thing, so you kind of like know what you're doing, you know what you're searching for, and kind of like why you're searching for it. So set your financial goal for your search. How much money do you want to find? How much money do you want? Do you want to cover all of your tuition? Do you want to only cover one semester? How much? And then to help us plan this goal, we're going to be setting SMART goals. You've probably heard of SMART goals before, but I'm bringing it back because it is powerful and we just need to set SMART goals. So being specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. You want to be specific with your goals just because focus is divine power. And if you're not specific with your goals, then it's kind of like, you don't really know what you're doing, anything goes, and you're less likely to get the results that you want. So you want to be specific. You want to be measurable. So, I mean, it's money. So it's kind of like hard to not be measurable with setting your financial goal. But you want to ensure that you're setting markers so you can properly identify where you are in progress to your goal, like if you're making progress or if you're not. So you want it to be measurable. It has to be attainable. So you don't set the goal of, say, oh, $100,000 in tuition or in scholarships for one semester. Like, that's unattainable. Even in like half a half a year, 6 months, 2 semesters, that's unattainable, So you want to make sure that just being just having common sense and setting attainable goals, that's what you want to do. Realistic, it just goes back to making sure that it's attainable. Yeah, no $1 million, no $100,000 scholarship goals right here, right now, for like 2 years, then yeah, or even in an entire year and a half, then yeah, but not in one semester. And then timely, you want to make sure that you put a time stamp on your goal. Why? Because then the goal will come and then you're like, I kinda had a goal to get $5,000 this semester, or $5,000 for, the summer semester, and then the summer semester is there and there's no $5,000, and you're like, well, I'm like, yeah, well. So you want to make sure that you're setting deadlines, um, and making them realistic, making them flexible. And then, okay, so after you set your SMART goals, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely goals, you want to state the why behind your goal. Why? Because to me, I always say state your why because it makes it more really hits home. It gives you a reason. It gives you a reason to do it. And it's like, motivation. It's like the reason why I'm so passionate about finding scholarships is because I know if I don't, my ass is out of school. Like, my parents do not have the funds to, fund my college education. And all of my scholarships I'm getting from school doesn't cover it. And I mean, the more money I get, the less money that I have to find from internships. So it's just like a win-win. So that's what drives me to search properly, meet deadlines, and just be as meticulous as possible. So you want to state your why. You want to state your why. Okay, so you have a worksheet to create your SMART goal and you want to do it today. as a part of, your day one challenge. But here's an example of a SMART scholarship goal. For instance, so if my goal is to receive 10,000 USD for the fall 2020 semester, I will start my scholarship search in the spring of 2020. So is it specific? Yes, I want to get 10,000 USD for the fall 2020 semester. It's measurable. It's attainable because 10,000 USD is attainable. If I find, $5,000 each semester, it's realistic. And it's timely because it's due on a set date. So fall semester for me is about October 2020, So if I'm starting now in spring, which is about March, April, there's time for me to search and get feedback from the scholarships that I've applied for. So go and do on social media so other students can, know that, the 7-day scholarship search has started and is on and we're popping. So use the hashtag more money or 7-day scholarship search or Chelsea 7-day scholarship search. Go do your worksheets and I will see you tomorrow for our day 2 challenge and task.